ADCCA and its members have put this forum together because we believe the promise of this technology is so great that this conversation must start today. A conversation about global frameworks and financial inclusion for digital currencies such as Bitcoin.
The industry in this space has been growing substantially. In 2012, only $2 million was invested in the Bitcoin ecosystem. Last year in 2013, it was $88 million in venture money, and now it's going to be almost $300 million.
Mainstream perception of Bitcoin as a transaction medium, that it's a threat to the banks.
If you could pick one thing that you could teach all of the politicians and all of the regulators, what would that be?
I think I would just open them to the power of a decentralized, open network for innovation. Look at us right now. We are talking from my home in DC to Brisbane for free in video. And that only happens because it's an open network where anybody can build on top of without asking for permission.
Anyone can use Nakamoto's work freely, without a restriction, without fees.
I came along to see how Bitcoin possibly could have been of an advantage to our business, and I can see a place for Bitcoin in how we would conduct business internationally.
Over the past 3 years, we've really seen it grow a lot already. And I think, in the next 3 to 5 years, we're really going to see, in my opinion, massive institutional adoption and eventually public adoption.
The world that I foresee for Bitcoin is one in which we have applications that are decentralized, where, say, a government that wants to censor journalism cannot do that, or censor, say, DNS or the internet.
But if you're not part of regulation, regulation will still exist and be formed around you.
I think it's a great thing that the ADCCA are trying to get Bitcoins and digital currencies on the G20 agenda. I think it's something clearly that we need global cooperation on.
20 years from now, the blockchain is going to be everywhere, and Bitcoin is going to be the indispensable lubricant in a digital economy transformed in almost every aspect.
Bitcoin is coming to your main street. It is on its way.
It's one where you're not charged a 20% fee in order to send remittances home to your country, and where the billions of people that don't have access to a banking infrastructure are able to securely store money and store value on a mobile phone.
It's up to us to show the merchants that it is viable and it is a good payment method.
Math we trust. This is a math-based technology.
Bitcoin is fantastic for not-for-profits and charities.
The future will not be the same, and it'll be one that is both democratizing and empowering.
Australia definitely has an opportunity to be a leader in the whole transition to digital currencies.
Digital currency is the future.